Hello, everybody. Anime Reflux. Woo.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Kenchi's mad.
Is going to elaborate on this madness?
Apparently not. He's just fucking gone silent for some reason. I don't know why.
I
Thought
think
he was
his
going to come in
mic
hot on
volume
this one,
screwed
but
up.
no. Just
Nothing?
gonna
Okay.
stew. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this show is called Star Driver. Seriously, I have no idea why Kenchi's suddenly gone silent.
Fuck this show.
Okay. Good.
Little delay on that one.
Yeah.
Little soft opening.
All right. So, yeah, Star Driver. It's a show. I think it's about mecha.
Who
And
the fuck knows what this show is about? I don't know. Do
You
you
see,
know? Did anyone learn anything from this episode?
I watched the first few episodes years ago, and I remember exactly now why I quit watching it. This show makes no sense, and it's poorly explained.
It's
and
not
it's
even.
confusing.
It doesn't even make sense in a way that's interesting. Like Space Dandy kind of doesn't make any sense. That's not the point. This show is apparently trying to tell me something, but I don't know what it is. It's like someone is trying to tell you something, but they have like a peanut allergy and they're dying, and you can't understand their words as they die, so you don't know how to help them, and
Yeah,
you don't know where their EpiPen is to save their life.
it,
That is an interesting analogy.
yeah.
yeah.
Star Driver is a show that's dying of a peanut allergy. That's what this show is.
So, Ken, do you want to take us through the summary?
No, I'm good.
All right.
All right, fine. Do you want me to? Because
Sure.
I think I can. We'll see.
We don't get many
All right.
Ken summaries, but you really seem passionate about this one.
All right, let me give this a shot. Okay, so we start off on a beach at night. There's this girl with short blonde hair and this other pretty boy looking guy walking. And it looks like they're really close, like almost a couple at least. That's what it seems like to me. But lo and behold, moments later, apparently the girl can smell someone she's never met before.
Yep.
She's a little creepy.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, I can.
That's
I mean, I
part
can-
of her powers or something. I don't know.
I mean, I can understand that if you're walking like right past somebody, not when someone's like a decent jog away from where you were standing when you smelled them.
On a beach.
Yeah, so homeboy must really need some speed stick or something.
Reminds me of from the Fujiya Bridge. Teenagers. Just can smell them a mile away.
Apparently, because they run up to this dude face down on the beach, or is he face down? He's not
He's face
down.
up.
He's face up. But anyway, he's unconscious on the beach by the water, and he ain't moving. So, girl with blonde hair gives him CPR
Yep.
because he might be dead, and that's how they find him. That guy on the beach. That's your main character, baby.
Okay,
Yep.
This struck me as actually kind of unique. Like, how many times do you actually see CPR in anime?
Yeah, and it was
That's
actually
true.
lot.
It's too close to kissing for most shows to actually do at any point. Because
Speaking
Japan.
of being too close to kissing.
Yeah, they get to that very quickly. So, homeboy wakes up in bed. His name's apparently Takuto. Takuto.
Yeah.
However you want to pronounce
I
that.
think his last name's like Tsunashi or something. I don't know.
Who cares what his last name is?
I
I
honestly
hate this
was
person.
planning on just calling them by their hair colors, but okay.
You could do that.
Yeah.
I was going to do that. I put his name in to help to make sure I was paying attention.
Okay.
So, red-haired main character guy wakes up, and he meets, let's see, the people who saved him, more specifically the girl and the blue-haired guy that was on the beach.
And they live in like a mansion.
Yeah, or at least one of them does.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Blue-haired guy's super rich.
Before we get too far away from it, the blue hair and the girl were having a conversation on the beach, and I didn't catch it because I was doing other stuff in other tabs. What was it about?
He was like, "Do you want to leave the island and go to Tokyo?" And she's like, "Is that your wish?" They're just basically discussing possibly just leaving the island, getting out and seeing the world.
Gotcha.
At some point, she's like, "No, don't ever do or say that," or something like that. She got a little clingy, which puts some context in something that comes up very soon, I guess.
Get to that.
So they're like, "Hey, so we found you, and you were almost dead. She saved your life." And she's like, "Cool. I'm going to school here. This is gonna be great."
He swam there, apparently.
Yeah, so he swam there because he missed the ferry.
From where?
I don't know.
At a
It's
guess,
not defined.
it's probably like Kyushu to Okinawa or something, like a really close but small island.
Yeah, and so, well, they're all having breakfast, and for some reason, all of the maids in this guy's mansion have animal ears of a kind.
I did
I don't
not
know
notice that. I honestly did
didn't
not
notice
notice
that?
that in the slightest.
It can slip right past you, but there's one maid that's just staying behind the blue-haired guy that has rabbit ears.
Yeah, they're
and
like
the other
right
girl
there.
has cat ears.
I may have been spending a little too much time on QQ.
They stay on that shot with the bunny ears made for like 30 seconds. They give you time to digest. Wait, she's fucking
And they're
bunny.
not small bunny ears either.
They're
Those
not.
should be long.
Okay, could we move on, please?
I think we've properly rubbed it in.
So, yeah, establishing character things. Blue-haired guy is rich. Yellow-haired girl likes to eat food a lot.
Yep.
And red-haired guy
Has a
is
very
kind
quick
of,
metabolism is probably what I'd consider it. She just gets hungry.
and red-haired guy is just like, yeah, youth, let's go.
Yeah, and he uses a lot of stage speak, which pisses me off. He's got a shtick.
Mm-hmm.
Stage speech? What?
He speaks like a performer.
Oh, gotcha.
Like
Okay.
an on-stage performer while on stage all of the time.
And then they ask the question, or blue-haired guy asks red-haired guy, does mouth-to-mouth count as kissing? And to which the obvious response is, it's CPR, so no.
Mm.
But,
But Japan. Also teenagers.
Man, I'd
Okay.
never want to drown in Japan, dude. I'd be dead.
Well, yeah, in Japan, if someone sees something weird, they just kind of just pretend it's not there. That includes people dying, presumably.
Man, I hope I never hurt myself in Japan. I'd die.
A black guy drowning? Yeah, no, they're just gonna walk right past.
oh no!
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, he's not. Probably.
Mm.
that hurt me somewhere. I didn't know that I could hurt.
It's okay. We know what Japan is.
Yeah, like, always good to have a little perspective that, yeah, Japan, anime, cutesy shit, incredibly inherent cultural racism that they just don't seem to care about getting rid of at all.
Yay, xenophobia.
Anyways, so they're at the academy now. And hey, look, we're all in the same classes. But who's that mysterious red-haired Bishonen boy?
Yeah, what the fuck is this? He's even as good looking as the other guy he's with. What the hell did this come from? Because he's new? They're all new. Are they all new?
Based on the
Yeah, they're all
gathering of
new.
students there, the male to female ratio is like one guy to about 40 women. So
Yeah,
any
this,
new dick on the island is probably cause for celebration.
Also, this is the part where I noticed this dude's hair is the main character's hair is like 60% of his actual head.
I know,
pretty
isn't
enormous.
it great?
No, it's not great. You don't even have to draw actual face with a distant shot. You just have to draw his hair in like a little quarter circle of a face.
Yeah. There's like two other dudes that we see briefly, but they don't really matter.
For this episode, at least.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they do, kind of.
One dude rolls up on a motorcycle. It's like, there's a new guy over there.
Yeah,
think
this is the
they're
green-haired guy who
Yeah.
shows up later, but...
You get the feeling that that guy on the motorcycle was just like, hey, ladies, I'm the cool guy, and they just completely stone-face ignore him for red hair for some reason.
Yeah, we don't like you. You're old dick. This red hair guy's new dick.
We also
Also, you're
learned that,
trying too hard, Dick, is also a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
we also learned that blue-haired and yellow-hair were our fiancés. They're engaged officially, and then red-haired guy and blue-haired guy meet in the school because we're not going to show any actual classes. Screw you.
Yeah, no one cares.
They're looking at painting, and blue-haired guy at one point says, I believe in people going out and finding love and marrying based on love. Kind of like wink, wink, go
Hey,
get with the girl.
buddy,
With the girl.
new guy, I need you to NTR me. Like, I won't mind, just fucking go nuts, buddy. Just, I mean, you'll kiss, kind of, right?
Leave this island. I want to leave this island, take my baggage.
Be my chauffeur.
Because yellow hair is maiden of the island or something, so she can't actually leave.
It's kind of hard to say no to that, too.
Yeah.
And he's like, and she has an interest in you, which I don't think she really does, but I think blue-haired guy is pushing them hard because, as mentioned in the opening, he wants to leave the island. So
I think this show isn't really one to be taken seriously at all. I think this would have been a really good time for a breaking the fourth wall joke where blue hair is so enthusiastic about breaking this engagement that he just pops the two of them into that other shot and says, "Look at this girl's butt. Isn't that a great butt? You should want this."
I mean, you did mouth to mouth. That's basically a kiss. You're already halfway there. Go.
That sounds like something Gintama would do.
I don't know. I mean, based on the rest of this show, it seems kind of totally consistent to me for that to happen.
There's a brief mention of, oh, hey, this painting my dad did or something. And apparently our main character is looking for his dad or something. I don't know.
So the bit about, hey, let's have youth and adventure and fun time and light the stage and everything is kind of just bullshit and just an excuse, really, presumably.
Yeah. That was just kind of like I'm assuming that was basically, most of that was a lie. Or at least it wasn't all of the truth.
Anyway, Ken.
Yo. Okay, so up next, they get some kind of dorm meeting. There's this tiny girl with like pink hair who's apparently in charge to some degree, giving out all the rules.
She's the RA. She's basically the dorm manager.
Giving out all the rules, and there's this dude with green hair who's like giving out about some of the rules. He's boxing club guy.
Yeah.
He has gloves around his neck so that you know he's boxing club guy.
How else would you know that he is a boxer?
He asked the main character to join his boxing because he's boxing club guy.
He doesn't actually say that. He says, "Join my club," and new guy is apparently just left to figure out what that club is supposed to be. So, you know.
I mean, there's a key hint right there.
Yeah, but come on, just say join such and such club. Like, it's not hard.
Join the boxing club. Okay. Like, it's that easy.
So anyway, in the scene, not a whole lot is really established other than this boxing club character and pink-haired girl is kind of scary.
And don't go into the gold
mine because it's dangerous. And then we get a shot of presumably the gold mine, which made me wonder, is it a gold mine or is it a gold mine? Because that, like, is the mine made of gold was my immediate thought because, that's shiny.
And then there's a weird elevator sort of thing that turns out there's a secret society.
Yeah, they're all dressed up like supervillains now.
They're all dressed like this bitch.
They're all dressed like Persona 5 characters.
They kind of are.
You guys making the modern references, and I go, to a 90s movie. Okay. I see how it is. I'm the old fucker.
You are.
Yeah.
And then you get the opening for Star Driver, which is like 90% color and 10% substance.
There was an opening?
There was an opening?
I saw did not have one.
Yes, there was an opening.
I did not notice an opening for the show.
Okay,
Neither
well,
did I.
I was watching it on Crunchyroll, and after they have the whole reveal that there's a secret society thing going on, it cuts to the opening where the main character is running, and there's just lots of colorful and various uses of color in the scene, but ultimately it means and does nothing.
Huh.
Much like the show itself.
Yes. Like I said, when we picked the show, I remember it being very colorful. I didn't remember anything else.
Anyway, so I guess that happened.
Yeah, apparently there was some ritual down in the basement, down in the rape basement, at the bottom of this elevator with a bunch of cronies and this chick, and they did a thing. I don't know what they did.
So essentially, from my understanding, is all the Shrine Maidens are holding a seal, and each time you break one of the Shrine Maidens' seals, you get closer and closer to getting these super awesome robots that you can command. And apparently, the fourth Shrine Maiden, yellow-haired girl, her seal maintains the 0 time or whatever, which I'm assuming means, from what we see later on, the mechas, quote unquote, or psi bodies, whatever they're called, can only exist in this parallel dimension, and I'm assuming that by breaking all the seals, they can go out into the real world and conquer the world or something.
The dark hour.
Yeah, but they're trying to break out of the dark hour.
Okay, at this point, even I'm starting to think maybe we should cool it on the Persona references in every show.
They should stop making Persona references then. Or being so similar.
I mean, the very concept of the show deals with masks, so it's kind of hard not to.
Yeah. So apparently there's this conspiracy. For what? I don't know.
Probably to take over the world.
Do I care? Not really.
So, ritual happens involving a naked girl, and ritual is over, and naked girl is promptly not given clothes and put in a birdcage.
Yep.
Whose side is that maiden on, by the way?
Mysterious
Who
guest
knows?
appearance from somebody.
We don't know. Apparently she starts singing later and asks you and does command. So that's a thing.
She's just, kind of aged up, so I would assume she's not on their side, but I don't know, maybe she's into it.
As has been said, not so much explaining of the things in the show.
Yeah.
Alright, so
next we have the scene that I assume Kenshi really hated for some reason.
Alright, so what does our main character do? He immediately goes to this mine place with bolt cutters and tries to cut through the fucking fence. What is his excuse for this?
Those
You
aren't
tell me
bolt
not to.
cutters. Those are pliers.
Yeah. And
Pliers, so it's even worse.
Even worse.
His excuse for breaking in his place is. Anybody?
Oh, if you tell me not to do something, then I'm going to do something. Cause
it's all part of being a guy to want to go somewhere when you're told not to. Although,
the Tao of Harry Potter.
To give the show some amount of credit, he later on says, my grandpa only told me what to do up to this part. So I'm assuming he had some instruction and was going there with a purpose.
Okay, why did you misdirect people who didn't know what you were doing? You're there for yourself. You were talking to yourself. So why are you talking to yourself?
Because it's a pinch.
We're not there yet.
The show doesn't make
totally
its intentions clear, but the show doesn't make its intentions clear, but there are intentions. It's just very poor communicating because it wants to be mysterious and wants to have twists, but those twists don't pan out.
Yeah,
here's-
so we totally are there. He tries to cut the wires on the fence, and he's like, "It's a pinch because of the wire cutters," and then gets like spooked by people showing up.
Yeah, boxing club guy and some other dude show up. Only boxing guy is disguised in his fucking masquerade mask.
They're also carrying the blonde-haired girl.
Yes, they captured her at some point. We did not see this occur.
Actually, yeah, you did.
We did?
It was a little bit before the scene where she's outside and she turns around and she sees boxing guy, and he grabs her.
And then we get a very short snippet of the blue-haired guy working out in some fashion, some form of
doing
martial arts, not giving a single fuck.
Yeah.
You
So
bad guy.
So she got captured, and
Boxing club guy spots the wire cutters that Redhead dropped.
Yeah, and talking to us like, "It's a pinch." Guess what his catchphrase for this show is?
It better not be that.
He says every episode.
It better
"It's
not.
a
Oh my
pinch,"
god.
every single time.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was just
Yes.
because it was wire cutters that pinch. That's just an ongoing thing.
It's an ongoing thing. And
That
said
should
it
not
when
be
he-
an ongoing thing.
He said it when he threw a punch.
Yeah,
He
he
said-
said it's
no,
a
he said-
punch.
yeah, no, he changed it up. He said it's a punch. Which, by the way, yeah, he gets into a fight with the boxer guy because he can't help himself but say it's a pinch. So, boxer guy is teleporting all around because boxers can do that, and knocks him
Can
around
attest
in
to
the
that.
stomach. Yeah, knocks him
Yeah.
out.
Have you not seen Hajime no Ippo? There's like a bunch of scenes where it's like, oh wow, it's like he disappeared. It happens all the time.
I've seen Rocky, and that's about as close as I get. And actual boxing as well. So, those are my two examples. This actual boxing and Rocky. Those are my examples of
The
boxing.
reason I think that's how boxing footwork is perceived is because when you see two jabronis fighting in the street, no one ever uses footwork ever. No one ever tries to cut an angle on anyone when they fight ever. They just stand in front of them and try to punch through their hands, hit them in the face, stomach, or whatever. Boxers will try and get around you instead of standing right in front of you.
Yeah. They'll try to get into your blind
That makes
spot,
a lot of
but
sense, actually.
at the same time, yeah, he just kind of teleported. And our main, very brave and stupid character gets knocked out, and they decide to take him into the base because why not? And
Hindsight, that didn't make much sense.
Yeah, doesn't make sense at all. Dump his ass like 20 feet away, unless they were in a hurry.
and they're like, "Why did you capture the South Maiden? That was literally not our plan right now." And he's like, "It's fine. We'll just break all the seals at the same
Then
time."
another cutaway scene to a fourth wall gag of, but did you see that butt? We really, like, you get it, right? You get it.
Someone needs that butt. Someone. Anyone.
Just take it away. I need to go to Tokyo.
Oh, getting so much mileage out of that pointless fan service scene.
One shot of her butt, and that's
Anyway. Yeah, so they're in the secret base, and
green-haired guy's like, "I'm gonna be the first Phase 2 Star Driver. Oh yeah."
whatever that means.
Because we don't know what Phase 1 really is, but apparently, whatever.
Phase 1, question marks. Phase 2, Star Driver.
Yeah.
Phase 3, Profit.
So he goes into
Prophet with a
the
PH.
mech.
Get it?
And he
Because he's like a
slams-
savior character.
He slams his. Well, actually, they do a whole frozen time thing because red-haired guy just gets stuck and he's running at them. And
Because
so,
he's not chosen, apparently.
Yeah, he's not a part of humanity's chosen.
He hasn't
Oh,
awakened
no.
his rebel spirit and gained his persona mask.
But he will. So green-haired guy goes into his mech and he puts his mask onto a thing, and it turns the mech into his mech, his true raging bull mech.
It looks
Persona.
like one of the jabroni fucking mobile suits from Gundam. That's
I
what it
was
looks
thinking
like.
one of the Jobber Gurren Lagann mechs. Almost.
Yeah,
Not
kind
a
of.
good one. Yeah. And then everything goes all sparkly, and the world becomes sparkles because they're now in zero time.
Oh, we missed a thing. They did a greeting earlier on in the whole secret base thing, and the greeting was to salute and say "glittering star," which is basically showing up and saying "sparkle, sparkle, sparkle."
Oh, right.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
that's great.
about it.
I had that in my notes. Why the fuck did I not?
Oh,
Yeah.
and so we also cut to apparently the boss or something being like, yeah, that one weird red-haired guy is probably looking for his dad. We know him because it's plot, but we don't know. We're not told who these two people are. But girl's in a cage, and she starts singing a pretty decent song.
Yeah, it was pretty
But-
good.
Yeah, I actually like it a lot. But that was actually one of the few things I remembered from when I originally watched the series was that song.
I didn't think it was that good that it'd be that memorable. Sure, whatever
It's-
works for you.
It's more like most of the series isn't memorable.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, fair enough.
So yeah,
Then
they go into
Redhead
Sparkle.
shows up somehow again.
Because don't you know he's the Ginga Bishonen? What's the Ginga Bishonen? I don't know. It sounds like Ginger Bishonen, which is probably right.
Galactic Pretty Boy. That is his literal title.
What does this mean?
No one knows.
Joe, explain this to me.
But it means something to the guy in the mech because he freaks out when he hears.
Explain literally anything. What does that mean? What's a mech?
It
What is
means
the sci-fi?
nothing because he transforms. It turns out he has a mech that's Phase 3. What does Phase 3 mean? You don't know.
You're not allowed to know.
And he has this fancy, super handsome, I guess, Bishonen mech that he goes into. And now he's gonna fight and
Wait. Don't gloss over this shit. Okay? Not only does he have this fucking mech straight up Evangelion, but when he gets inside of it, or before he gets inside of it, I don't even know anymore because it's when I'm frothing at the mouth. He transforms into a goddamn Captain Idol outfit, pure white, with fucking tassels on the shoulders and shit, and a fucking captain's hat, because he's the captain, apparently.
Well, no.
Galactic Captain.
His hair turns yellow.
And he gets a
Yeah.
fucking blonde streak in his hair. Because
That's not a streak. That's half of his hair forward going blonde for some reason.
Well, seeing as how his hair is 60% of his head, that's a streak.
Okay, fair enough, Kenshi. Anyway,
What the fuck is this show?
You know, it was that question that led me to drop this show years ago. After I watched the first, I think 3 or 4 episodes, I made it pretty far, surprisingly. I think the blue-haired guy at one point obviously gets a mech and stuff happens and there's fights. And essentially the show is, oh hey, they're trying to do something. We're pulled into this zero time thing. Guess I'll beat them up.
okay, so back to the summary. Pretty Boy, Galactic Pretty Boy, sorry, gotta get his title right, beats Boxer Guy because power of plot contrivance, rescues the blonde priestess girl, and that's pretty much the end of the episode.
Yeah, and Boxer Guy loses his rank he's no longer a star driver.
He can no longer gain that mysterious profit.
Whatever that means.
Don't worry, kids. One day we'll get to Phase 4. What's Phase 4?
How many phases are there?
There's 4.
Wouldn't
Because
you like
there's
to
4
know?
Shrine Maidens in 4 directions. So
So
that's,
each maiden is a phase?
every
Okay.
time they break a seal on a maiden, they go up 1 phase.
They're like DEFCON 2 or 1 or whatever they're at this point.
I will say one of the few things I actually enjoyed about the series was the mech design. Like I
Yeah.
liked the look of his mech quite a bit actually.
Hmm.
As stupid as it was.
I remember that mech standing out as being pretty impressive, all things considered.
So, I think we pretty much nailed down Kenshi's particular opinion of the show. It was pretty much fuck this show. But because of basically none of us shutting up, Patient hasn't had the chance to talk much for this episode. So,
Noticed that.
Patient, what did you think of this one?
You actually noticed for once that I wasn't saying anything. Go figure.
I mean, not for once. I usually call it out, but okay.
Is that so?
You know, you can
I
feel free
really
to
don't
talk
have
over
anything to
us.
say here.
Understandable. This it's not a
Okay.
good show.
I have a feeling that the creator has a lot of ideas and doesn't know how to communicate them.
I took notes on the show. And not only did I miss things, but God, like none of this stuck.
Like, when was this show made? Because I'm going to draw a comparison.
It was made back in 2011.
Yeah. This show has a lot of commonalities with Gurren Lagann. It is a lot of style, a lot of pretty colors and shining lights and quote-unquote cool designs. Not a lot of explanations. And it treats it like the explanations don't really matter. Gurren Lagann did a lot of similar things, but when it came to the explanations, it treated it like it didn't really matter, but it gave you the explanations. And that, I think, is kind of a key difference that drags this down a little bit more than it should.
Now, like, I know sometimes we bitch about shows giving exposition, too much of it. This is none. We got next to nothing here. We got nothing here. They just told us, hey, there's a maiden. What's she for? Oh, just a thing. Hey, there are robots down here. What are they for? Oh, if we just do this thing, we can...
Back in 2011, I was just casually watching anime, just whatever, because I was bored. And I started watching this because I'm like, oh, hey, it has a colorful cover image. Why not? Yeah, but after watching, again, the first 3 or 4 episodes, I was still felt really no compulsion to watch it. I was hoping it would pick up. It doesn't explain much, and even when it does so poorly.
Mm-hmm. Like, there isn't much substance to it. And again, to bring back the comparison, Gurren Lagann, there wasn't a lot of substance to that either. But there was a narrative through line that you could track and pay attention to and get engaged with that this show just doesn't really have. Like, none of the characters click, none of the plot components really click in any way that makes you interested in watching more.
The problem is it tried to go too fast. Like, they were at that, where they met the boxer guy, that seminar speech thing. That just ended.
Yeah.
We didn't see that end. They just cut away from it. And suddenly the guy was in the mine. Like, that made no sense, but they had to speed it along for time.
I don't know, maybe the manga makes more sense.
The manga?
There probably is. I don't know.
I did just Google the thing, so I'm gonna... some anime by Bones. That does
Nope,
not
it's
appear
anime
to be-
original.
Nope,
Well-
anime original with an associated film. That's it.
Well,
Well, that's
I think that pretty much covers it. So
There's a movie for this.
I feel like this series deserves a 3-episode try just because of how rushed that first episode was. Like, there's potential here, I guess.
There is.
Into this genre, but it's more like it didn't have a chance to show its potential, rather. So there might be mystery potential. I don't know.
yeah, I feel no desire to any watching that.
yeah, it was a good butt though.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen better.
Is that gonna be the thumbnail of this episode?
Oh no!
Demonetized or anything.
So, yeah, that was the show. It's a thing.
Yeah, it exists.
Ginga
Maybe give it 3
Bishonen.
if you want, but probably don't bother.
Galactic Pretty Boy. That is
So,
a title. That's
shall we
a
roll?
claim. Oh God, yes. Let's get away from this. All right.
Right.
All right, then. Let's do this. Let's get as far away from this horrible show as possible. All right, okay. Between 1 and 27, what do we get? We get 3.
C.
C!
Yes.
Indeed.
73.
73 for C.
C.
Yes.
Speaking of, C is on this list. C, The Money of Soul. I totally watched that show. It's actually pretty good.
All right. We get 26.
26. Alright, let's see here.
Card Fight Vanguard.
Yeah, no, that's higher up. This one is, hang on a second. It's a name in Japanese. I'll copy and paste it here. Looks like G-sana. Oh, G-san. That second word means grandfather, I'm pretty sure, but
Yeah.
I don't know the other one.
It's one eye. It might mean uncle or something.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it's... wait, what? Jisai Oyaji Nikki?
Hold on. Let me see how long this is.
Yeah, if this is the same thing that's on this Wikipedia page I'm looking at, it's just 30-second episodes.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is like a sketch comedy thing.
Alright. Let's...
Reroll.
Yeah, give me just a second to reorganize the list. 72 now.
Very well then. 72. At 67.
67, closer to the bottom. I have a feeling that you're not going to like this.
Do I like anything?
Cross-Ange Tenshi to Ryu no Rondo. Translation, Cross-Ange Rondo of Angel and Dragon.
This sounds familiar, and I don't know why.
Maybe the thumbnail image and the plot will refresh your memory.
Okay, due to humanity obtaining the data technology that has evolved to that has evolved to a great amount called mana, the human race is able to subjugate all wars, starvation, pollution, and other problems on Earth by using its power, which is similar to magic, but specifically different for some reason, rather than just calling it magic. Earth has obtained the utopia of complete peace and no wants. First princess of the Misurugi Empire, Angelise, I presume, or Angelise.
That name does not fit with that surname.
Nope.
As with everyone else, she also had no wants or worries. She was basically everyone's the humans from that Wall-E movie. She was celebrated by the people of the Empire and was supposed to wear the crown. However, she realized the shocking truth that she is a Norma, an irregular existence that cannot use mana and are treated as heretics and as things rather than people.
Fun.
Having everything stolen from her, she isolates herself on a remote island. What was waiting for her there was a fateful meeting with a group of Norma girls who know nothing but battle. The girls spend their days riding humanoid robot weapons called... whatever.
Good luck with that.
Hunting giant... Okay, no, you fucking challenge me. Baranyeru. Looks like something like that. Hunting giant dragons that have come from another dimension to invade. Having her name taken from her, what will Soldier Ange see at the end of the fight? What can she believe in? What will she obtain? The story of a single girl's fortitude starts now. So basically, this is going to be the story of everyone gets utopia except these couple of people, and then these couple of people decide to ruin it for everyone else. presumably.
It depends. There might be a reveal that magic is actually the life force of the planet. Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII.
Also a possibility. So, anyone want to veto this?
Can somebody link it, by the way? I don't.
Yeah, sure. So, fall 2014, if anyone's wondering.
I mean, I don't want to watch it, but I can't veto it. There's no reason to.
Yeah, I mean, the worst it'll be is boring. Like, it doesn't seem bad. Basically.
I mean, there's a chance it'll piss me off just as bad as fucking Star Driver did, but I doubt it.
It's a piiiiiiiinch. I don't think that phrase will appear in this anime, so I think you're good.
Okay, so according to the comments, this one apparently has decent romance, whatever that's worth.
Huh.
I'm not sure how serious to take these reviews.
It's another mecha thing, but I don't know. There's somebody who put a comment that just says, "So many dragons."
I mean,
Patient, you were going to say? Sorry.
I was simply going to say that if you want to do a group veto, I'm for that, but I'm saving mine for something overly fan servicey, as you know.
I can't.
No, I wouldn't agree to that. This is
it's not a good enough reason to veto
it's
it.
just potentially boring.
It could be trash. It could not be.
We're gonna find out.
Honestly, I just want to veto something that's good so that we get trash. So.
All right. I was considering, but no. All right, so we'll do this one. Cross Ange.
Tenshi to Ryu no Rondo, or as it's called in English, because it's probably in English, Cross Ange Rondo of Angel and Dragon.
Which also, if you're going to actually translate it into English, means round of Angel and Dragon. Just
don't worry about it.
Just saying.
It goes with Rondo. Shut up.
So, yeah, I look forward to how they pronounce Angeles in Japanese. That's gonna be
I'm
fun.
looking forward to how they pronounce those fucking robot things.
Is that all N or M? I can't actually tell because of the font.
I don't know. Does it matter? Does any of this matter?
Boromir? Is it supposed to be Boromir? Is that what they're going for?
Wait,
This fucking Lord of the Rings thing?
Did Patient just put the actual pronunciation for that thing in there? Is that what it's called?
That's... I'm pretty sure Japan has a pa sound, but okay, sure. Someone went really ham on the fucking summary for translating the fucking terms. Alright, so Cross Ange is the show for next week.
Orange.
Oh.
Orange.
I'm not doing an intro in French again. I'm not doing that.
Omelette du fromage.
We'll see you next time with Cross On.
See you then.
Bye, everybody.